Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about electrostatic potential due to a point charge. Consider a positive point charge Q placed at O. We consider two points R and P such that OR is equal to A and OP is equal to B. Now we are going to consider the work done per unit charge in taking a charge from R to P. What is the statement we are learning for that? WRP by Q, which is equal to integral. So initial distance, that is A, final distance, that is B, integral A to B minus E dot dr, or in other words, this is equal to integral A to B minus E dr cos theta, where theta is the angle between the electric field vector and the area vector. Now we will look into the figure. So consider a point M at a distance R from Q, such that OM is equal to R. What is the value of the electric field at M? You know it, electric field due to a point charge, that is equal to KQ by R square. So may I take it as E? So E is equal to KQ by R square. What is the direction of this E? Directed radially outwards. This is the direction of the electric field, and we are taking the charge from R to P. Displacement is also in the same direction of E, which means the angle between the vectors E and dr is 0 degree. Substituting the values of E and theta, we can write this is equal to integral A to B. What is the value of E? KQ by R square into dr cos 0. What is the value of cos 0? You know it is equal to 1, which means, or my 1 minus is here because of this thing, minus K and Q are constants which can be taken out of the integral, minus KQ into integral A to B. What is 1 by R square? R raised to minus 2 dr. We know an identity, integral x raised to n dx is equal to x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Using that identity, we can say this answer is equal to minus KQ is here. Okay, let us integrate this function. What is in place of x here? It is R. What is in place of n here? Minus 2. What is in place of dx here? dr. So then what is your answer going to be? Look at the right hand side. I will write for x as R. I will write for n as minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. That is within the limits A to B. This is equal to minus KQ into minus 2 plus 1 minus 1. R raised to minus 1 divided by minus 1. That is equal to, that also within the limits A to B. What is, okay, now these two minuses will cancel each other. What is R raised to minus 1 equal to? 1 by R. R raised to minus 1 is 1 by R. So I will get it as KQ into 1 by R within the limits A to B. Okay. Substituting applying limits, I can say KQ into, first we will apply the upper limit, that means R is replaced with B. kq into 1 by b. Now r should be replaced with a minus, because when we apply limits, upper limit minus lower limit, 1 by a. Actually, what is WRP by Q in yesterday's class we have learned in terms of the electrostatic potential. WRP divided by Q is learned as Vp minus Vr. Is it not? WRP by Q is learned as Vp minus Vr, so I can write it as KQ. This bracket I am opening, multiplying with B. KQ by B minus KQ by A. What is B here? It is a distance of the point P from Q, that is OP is equal to B. What is A here? It is a distance of the point R from O. Now we can write, using this idea we can write Vp is equal to KQ by, so this is the difference I am saying, Vp minus Vr is KQ by B minus KQ by A. So Vp is equal to KQ by B. And then I difference equal 4 minus 2 is equal to 7 minus 5. So I will introduce a constant W0. Now in the similar way I will write Vr is equal to KQ by A plus W0. Now let's think what is going to be Vp minus Vr. Vp minus Vr is KQ by B plus W0 minus KQ by A minus W0. These two W0s will not remain in the difference, I will say. So now in order to arrive at the answer, it is important for us to find out the value of W0. Okay. Now if you take the point P to infinity, what is the electrostatic potential defined at infinity? 0. If B is equal to infinity, the potential at infinity is defined to be 0. Which means 0 is equal to KQ divided by infinity plus W0. So let me take this as equation 1. What is W0 then equal to? Because any number by infinity is 0. Which means W0 is equal to 0. Therefore, equation 1 will become what? Vp becomes, if B is equal to infinity, then only this condition. W0 now I am proving to be equal to 0, so Vp is equal to KQ by B and Vr is equal to KQ by A. Vp is equal to KQ by B and Vr is equal to KQ by A. What is the significance of this B? B is the distance of the point P from Q. B is the distance of the point P from Q. So my question, on what factors the potential at P depends on? The factors on which the potential at P depends on is the source of the field, which is Q. You can see here. And the distance of the point P from the source, that is OP. OP is equal to B. OP is equal to B. So the potential at P depends on the values of Q and the distance from the point source charge. And similarly, what is VR? It is KQ by A. OR is equal to A. Similarly, potential charge depends on the value of the source charge and the distance of that point from the source charge, that is KQ by A. So may I ask you a question? A simple question I want to ask you. What is the electrostatic potential at a distance r from the source? Electrostatic potential electrostatic potential at a distance r from the source. What is the value of electrostatic potential at a distance r from the source? Let's just see. Your permission. So Vp is equal to kq by b. B is the distance of the point P from Q. Vr is equal to kq by a, where a is the distance of point R from O. So now I am asking you the question, what is the expression for the electrostatic potential at a distance R from the source? Now you can easily answer V of R is equal to R. And I give Vp are equal kq divided by distance of the point from the source. Now here the numerator മാറ്റില്ല. രണ്ട് കേസിലും numerator kq ആണ്. kq divided by denominator is what at a distance r from the source. At a distance r from the source. And then what is going to be the answer? Electrostatic potential at a distance r from the source. What is going to be your answer? It is kq by r. Electrostatic potential at a distance r from the source charge is V of r is equal to kq by r. This is the general expression for the electrostatic potential due to a point charge at a distance r from the source, considering that electrostatic potential at infinity is 0. I repeat, the electrostatic potential at a distance r from the source is V of r is equal to kq divided by r, considering the electrostatic potential at infinity is equal to 0. Now we will represent graphically the potential. Graphical representation of P. So electrostatic potential may be represented graphically using the formula V is equal to kq by r. So this distance is r, and if I plot this graph with V, the shape of the graph is, please tell me what is the shape of the graph? According to the equation, this is the equation for what type of graph? This is the equation for what type of graph? It is a graph for a rectangular hyperbola. So what is the shape, nature of the graph between V and R? The nature of the graph between V and R is a rectangular hyperbola. This is a graph between V and R. What is the shape of the graph? What is the formula for the electrostatic field is equal to kq by r square. So E proportional to 1 by r square. The graph is a parabola. Okay, we will mix them together. So this is the graph for V. This will be the graph for E. This is a parabola. The electrostatic field variation of E with r is a parabola. The variation of V with r is rectangular hyperbola. Now, on what factors the potential due to a point charge depends? Potential due to a point charge depends on what factors? One, it depends on the source of field. What is the source of field here? It is the charge Q. The source of the electrostatic field is the charge Q. So, the potential V depends on the charge Q. Or precisely saying, the electrostatic field and electrostatic potential are the characteristic of the source that produces it. It is independent of the test charge that we are using, because in this expression you find only the magnitude of the source charge. Mathematically it depends on the magnitude of the source charge. Physically I told you, the choice of the test charge should be such a way that it should not alter the original configuration of the system. Our system disturb just like we say, someone came to our home as a guest. Now he is occupying our home and we are thrown out of the home. It should not happen. So the choice of the test charge should be in such a way that it should not alter the original configuration of the system. It should not alter the original configuration of the system. That's what I'm coming to. So it depends on the source of the electric field, which is Q. And second thing, it depends on the distance of that point from source. So here I say V directly proportional to Q. Here I say V inversely proportional to R. Okay, this is the derivation and the graphical representation of electrostatic potential due to a point charge. You will not find this derivation in the NCERT textbook. In NCERT textbook, the derivation is given in some other way. And I have to say, there is little confusion in learning that derivation because they have taken an additional minus. That will confuse you while learning because in NCERT the charge is taken from this point, the charge is taken against the field. But to reduce that confusion, I hope this derivation is clear to you. If you find any difficulty in understanding the derivation, don't hesitate to call me or don't hesitate to message me. I am ready to clear whatever doubts you are having, either through phone call or later in the class. You just message me with your confusions, whatever you are having. I am ready to clear it out. Now what I would like to tell you here is, look, I have taken the charge from R to P, that is in the direction of the external field. In the direction of the electric field. In NCERT it is taken from P to R. Now my derivation clearly signifies that the potential at P will be less than potential at R because I got the expression as KQ by B. B is greater than A. So potential at R will be greater than potential at P. That means when you take a charge from P to R, the electrostatic potential increases. Now to signify that concept, NCERT was given a minus. You have to take an additional minus because when a charge is taken from against the field, potential electrostatic potential increases. Now the only difference between me and NCERT is that I have taken from a nearer point to a further point. In NCERT it is taken from a farther point to a nearer point. If possible, if this derivation is clear to you, don't hesitate to copy into your notebook and study this derivation. There is no problem in learning this derivation because you are going to get full mark for this derivation. And tell me if you are finding any difficulty in understanding this derivation, please contact me. So study well, stay healthy. Thank you.